And we're talking to second-year coach Ron Price of the New Albany Bulldogs. Coach Price, on the eve of kicking off the season, man, I know there's a lot of excitement around the New Albany camp this season. Let's just talk about a few things. And, of course, one of the things that is an unfortunate thing we have to talk about is the loss of Marshawn Braxton before the season. He was a great kid. I had a chance to meet him a few times myself, and just an inspiration to everyone. Talk about dedicating the season to him and sort of the lasting memory that and how it's affecting the team.
Marshawn, like you said, he was a great kid. He was involved in all kind of activities at the school and was a great athlete for us. He was going to be our senior captain this year, played linebacker and fullback for us. And as we've gone into fall practice, we realized real quick that you can't replace him. But we have dedicated this season to him. We've got a T-shirt going around town that we have really encouraged our students, our teachers, our fans to purchase. And tonight against Boonville, we are calling it Maroon Madness, and we're dedicating this night especially to Marshawn. And this whole season will be dedicated to him. Our seniors have really drawn closer together as a group of guys. At practice, when somebody gets tired, you know, they might mention the name Marshawn, and you can just see their spirits get uplifted. And we just want to give Marshawn a season that he would be proud of, and just by our effort and our play and the way we carry ourselves, I hope we can do that.
All right, Coach, let's start with the offense. Kareem Brown had a big game for you guys against Alcorn Central. I believe he had two pretty big touchdown passes and an 80-yard run as well. Talk about the offense, starting with Kareem.
We are excited about our offense this year. Kareem is a special kid. I think going into tonight, Boonville will be knowing exactly where number 22 is on every play. But we, as an offensive staff, have to find a way to get him the football in open space and help him to make plays tonight. And he's only a junior. He's only going to get better, but he can play running back. He can play receiver. He plays defense also for us. He's just an all-around kind of kid. He's a great student, a great person, and we're excited to have him on our football team. It's going to start with Kareem, and then it's going to go to Eric Johnson. Eric is our senior running back this year. Eric had close to 900 yards rushing last year. Eric is he's not going to juke a lot of people. He's going to lower his shoulder pads and run over people. We hope as this season goes on that Eric will get better and better at running the football. Last year was his first season to really be at the running back position. He had mostly played defense as a freshman and a sophomore, so we just expect him to get better this year. Quarterback, we're breaking in a new kid, Tyler Basil. Tyler played in 3 or 4 games last year, started one game against Tishomingo County, and there's nothing like getting thrown in the fire as a sophomore, you know, and Tyler did get his feet wet last year. He got some good game experience, but he's gotten so much better as the summer's gone by this year. We played a lot of 7-on-7, and as we've gone into fall practice, his leadership skills have really developed, and the guys have really surrounded around him and supporting him. And I'm just excited about him getting on the field tonight and really seeing what he can do. It's my job as a coach to make him be successful on the field, and hopefully we can call plays and not really make Tyler win the game, but just help put him in situations where he can be successful. We think our strong point on our offense is our offensive line. Last year we started with very little experience. We bring our entire offensive line back this year with an addition of Colin Stubblefield. Colin played at North Pontotoc last year. I believe he was an all-district football player for them. Colin's just a junior. He'll be playing center for us this year. That allowed us to move Drew Davis from center to guard, and Drew's like having a coach on the field. He'll be a senior this year for us. A great kid, great work ethic. He understands the defense. He comes to the sideline and tells us, you know, where they're lined up, the adjustments we need to be making. So it's a great honor to have basically 2 centers on the field that understand the defense and what we're trying to do offensively. Our other guard will be Wade Simmons. Wade will be a junior this year, started every game last year, and he'll be backed up by his twin brother, Cade Simmons. So we have a little depth this year, and that's something that we didn't have last year. We had about 5 guys that could play, and we were holding our breath every play that those 5 guys didn't go down. And our 2 tackles will be Devin Mills, will be a senior. Devin will be, this will be his 3rd year to be a starter for us, so he's got a lot of game experience. And on the other side will be Mario Waldrop. Mario started every game last year for us on the offensive line. So we have a lot of experience this year. We feel comfortable with the kids that are on the field. They got a lot stronger in the weight room this summer. And just we've got some depth behind those guys too. We feel comfortable with just the kids that we have, and we're excited about those guys. Some receivers that we're probably going to be counting on this year are Bobby Calthorpe. Bobby rejoined our football team this year. Bobby will be a senior. He's a playmaker. He runs good routes. He's got great leadership with the other receivers. Bobby's been a great example for them, and we're thankful to have Bobby back on the football team. We'll look also to Josh Creekmore. Josh is just a sophomore. Josh has got great hands, run good routes. He's got good speed, so we're really going to be counting on him. Taylor Good played a lot of receiver for us last year, had a couple big catches against Shannon. Took a couple big plays to the house last year for touchdowns, and we just think he's going to get better and better. He's just a junior, and we're excited to have him back. And Dalvin Carr is a kid that moved in from Oklahoma. We're really counting on Dalvin defensively, but also I think he can play a slot receiver for us. He might even line up at running back, and we could even use him at quarterback some. He's just an athletic kid, and we're thankful to have him on our football team.